to you. Let me see here. And after that, I will divide us to have more time to each other have a good discussion, okay? So we are now on YouTube. So hi YouTube. Today we are going to discuss where all the good movies gone. So let's start out our discussion, and I will divide us into breakout rooms. I think. Let me see here. Okay. I will divide us into breakout rooms. And I ask to you guys, accept the invite that I will send to you. So you will appear. I invite to you be in other room, okay? Let me just choose here. Okay. And yes, I think uh yes, guys. So I send an invite to you, and I hope you have a nice conversation. Okay. Uh, so yes. So in the main room, it's us guys, and I think that will be a nice conversation. So let's move on to the first question. Can you read for us and answer, please, Luis?
For sure. Well, question number one. Do you feel that modern movies have lost something compared to the classics you grew up with exactly is missing? Yes, I can tell this with a property because I grew up in the 90s. So the best time for movie year because every week we had an Oscar movie, And what I do believe what's the main role of art in our lives. Art is connect people, different kind of people, uh, mainly even in the big broad blockbuster movies and alternative movies as well. So I think that we lost a lot of things because nowadays we live in a society so fast-paced in exchange information that we are missing connection with people, So we are not making movies anymore. We are making only propaganda and advertisement, I think.
That was a good topic that you bring to us because I feel the same. Like I feel that we are building movies to a commercial. It's not to be to have something to bring to society, And I totally agree with you. And I think that like I born in 2007, and in my time, like I can remember a few movies that is pretty good. All the movies that I had watched, it's like from 90s, and I feel that is great. It's better than all the ones. And I feel in this series, like I was talking to you before, that the first seasons it's always the best ones, and after that the series is not the good. So I think we have this kind of problem that we have fighting with new movies. So, but what do you think, Sydney? Do you agree?
Yeah, totally agree with Luis said. I born and I grew up in the 90s years. I born in the middle of the 80s, but I remember every day with my brothers we used to watch, Sessão da Tarde, Tela Quente. So this kind of movies that marked a lot our neighborhood and teen years. So I think that the films today they compare to the last they lost a kind of creativity. I think the plot, so the plots today don't have this kind of meaning. They're not so meaningful, we can't imagine us, in this kind of film, doing or passing the same thing that the actors, the characters are passing, they experiment the same things. I think also the actors and actresses today they don't have back then. they were more, how can I say, not a they attract more us, their personality was more strong, like o Arnold Schwarzenegger, like in the Terminator film, the Keanu Reeves in Matrix. So we it seems like they born to to be an actor in this kind of movie, like the Wolverine, Hug, I forgot his name. So it's a kind of things that uh yeah, compared to the past, today the actors, the actresses, they we can't see them in this doing the same thing. I don't know, it's kind of a lame work, a lame job.
We are going to discuss this later, but just to give my vision about what you say, Sydney, I think one reason for that it's because we the we have so much technology to create atmosphere in the series movies, and we are lost in the actors are not requiring so skills to do the roles, like you have all the technologies to help them. It's good, but also in all these days you see that we don't have like CGE or something that help them to it's like today we not just need the skills of the actor only. The actor can in the other day can could be more creative to do the scenes. I don't know if you guys can understand, but I think it's one of the reasons for that. And I would like to hear you, Bernardo. What do you think?
Actually, I'm pretty sure everything changed in movie areas, like when you think about old movies and recent movies. But I think we changed too. If we see our kids, this new generation, they don't complain like us complain about these movies, these TV shows. Thing is, we are more picky now because we had a great deal, a lot of great deal of cinema, about classic movies. And for us, the classic work is classic for us. For them, there it will be another classic type, another genre, another kind of movies. And talking about specifically about Stranger Things, I did not see yet the new season. I'm waiting for my girlfriend to come back from a work travel, so I'm waiting for it. But I'm pretty sure I will be changed too. Not only the movies, not only the TV shows, we change a lot too. I mean, I'm 43 now. Uh, it would be impossible to have the same feelings watching Goonies. I don't know if you watched Goonies in your roof. Yeah, Lara, sorry. Probably you don't even heard about Goonies. I'm pretty sure Luis and Sydney saw them, listened to the music of the movies, and 2025, if they hear the main music, they will remember Goonies. But it's like, I think it's saudosism. I don't know if it's a word. We miss those things, but it's not because of the movies. It's our feelings at the time. So I'm pretty sure movies change for us, maybe for worse, but to the new generations, they like them. I think everything's changing. The movies and the users. I don't know if there's a name for who sees them, but we change too. Not only and who does the cinema change too. So it's okay. It's part of life.
Yeah, and we have like I have never seen Goonies. It's right. I never seen, but I will search later. And I think that we have good names to say about movies that we was part of our childhood or when I was teenager. And I feel like like my sister. My sister is 7. What will be the movie that she is going to talk about in the future that, oh, it's a great movie about my decade, because I can say like I really like it. Oh, I forgot the name in English, but no, it's In Time. I don't know, In Time. It's a good movie that I have watched. It's let me see here in Portuguese that I think you guys will know the name. In Time, O Preço do Amanhã. So for me, it was a great
Awesome movie.
that I can remember, and I think that today we are building like it's not a movies, but like a way of entertainment. I forgot the word in English, but entretenimento on YouTube, So we have these other platforms to watch this kind of things, and I don't know, it's the same. But I agree with you, Bernardo. All the things are unchanging.
And if you
So
think about it, it's not about only movies and cinema. I'm pretty sure when you were kids too, more Sydney and Luis by the time when you watch, I don't know, Chaves and Chapolin, I can remember my father and mother saying, "This is trash. In my times, you were better. Spectrum Man, the Astro Boy. Every generation will have the same saying. In my time, you were better. Every single day, I try to watch Chaves and Chapolin. This is troublesome. You won't learn nothing from it. You have to watch this." And does show the three, I don't know how the Três Patetas. Man, so old, almost black and white. I mean, this is not funny, father. Yes, it's funny. You will see with me. Okay, then it's the same thing. We will see we got Teletubbies scenes. Do you like? Did you like Teletubbies? I'm pretty sure you didn't like. My kids didn't even. But in the middle of them, they liked this generation thing.
yeah, I remember a good memory that my father loved He-Man and my mom loved Jasper. I tried one time to watch He-Man and Jasper, but it was not for me. It's
See,
a
I
it's a
like it
gap of
a lot.
generation. So guys, so let's move on to the second question. And can you read for us, please, Bernardo?
Of course. Which other movie do you consider unforgettable, and what specific element, acting, story, soundtrack made it so powerful? Ooh, that's a hard. One movie. It has to be movie or can it be TV shows?
Can be also TV shows.
Thundercats. Yes, see, you
I
don't know
have
what.
to, oh my God, I have to research all the names that you guys are talking about because I never heard before. Let me see here.
Thundercats and Silverhawks. It
Thundercats.
was awesome in my life. And Dungeons and Dragons. For me, top three in my entire life.
Oh, okay. I'm seeing the pictures here, and the history. It's like about what? It's like He-Man or something else.
Almost all the time is about good versus evil. The good guys are the people that's like cats. That's called Thundercats. There's a girl that's like a cheetah. The leader is lion. It's about the lion. Then there's tiger. That's like a tiger. That's panther. That should be like a panther. So it's hard to say, but it's almost all the times again good against evil. Silverhawks, the same thing. It's basically about one thing it's felines, the other is about birds. So, and Dungeons and Dragons, I believe you heard of because it's a fun for a lot of things. And as I'm a good RPG player, Dungeons and Dragons can leave the set.
It's why I bring this thing today because it's all the names that you guys are talking about. I will have to try later, but it's really nice. And I would like to know about you, Sydney. What's your favorite one?
Yes, about all of this combination, acting, story, and soundtrack, I would ask, I would answer Lord of the Rings. I think I'm a big fan since I found these books. Of course, I found these books through these movies that was so famous. Then when I watched these movies, I went to some place to find the books, and I remember I read the books before to buy them, the box of the three books and more other books. I read it maybe 5 or 6 times. Then I bought the box of the books, and I read more 5 times. So in total I read more than 10 times. So and every moment it's so fantastic that in some part of the book it was just it seems like I was reading it the first time. So some part was so fantastic that I started to cry, especially in the war between Mordor, Mordor and the other city. But the other thing is about I'm a big fan of Japanese culture, so I watch a lot, animes. So Cavaleiro do Zodíaco, Saint Seiya, for me it's fantastic, the music, especially when a specific moment when the Ikki, he get in the moment to save his brother Shun. So it's so amazing this music and also Dragon Ball. Yes, I finished, finished all the things about Dragon Ball and waiting for the next content. But nowadays I'm watching with my son. So now we are in the Frieza situation, So he's a big fan like me, so I also bought some customers for him, Goku customer, some figure, I think action figures, things like that, for him. So that's it. Lord of the Rings and the Dragon Ball and the Saint Seiya.
I always heard a lot of good recommendations about Lord of the Rings and Star Wars, but it's also it's good. It's worth it to watch Wars. It's better to begin with Lord of the Rings or Star Wars. What's the best one that you would choose, Sydney?
It depends, Lara, about your taste. I think, yeah, a lot of Star Wars has a lot of content, a lot of movies, episode one, episode no. So there is a different because they different because some parts were made, in an era that technology, that this kind of thing were very different. So if you like this kind of war, galactic war and the laser saber thing, it could be an excellent opportunity. But Lord of the Rings, I think, for me, is the best. We
I
we
I
we should
I will
try one
try in
day.
later, definitely. Thank you, Sydney. And what do you think, Luis? What is your favorite one that you can share to us?
Oh, I don't have a favorite one because I have tons and tons of favorite one. But you were talking about the Jaspion. I remember the first when Jaspion premiere in Brazil. I remember the day, the afternoon. I remember the smell of my house. I remember the light inside my house. I watched in my room. I watched Jaspion, and was a great memories. Also with Star Wars, I remember when I watched Star Wars first time in the cinema with my f- my minha tia, and I remember the smell of cinema. I remember the sound. I remember everything when I watched Star Wars for the first time. But the movie that shaped my life is called Ferris Bueller Days Off, Curtindo a Vida Doidado em português. It's a movie that shaped my life forever because it's a critique about society, has a great soundtrack, It's very funny and it's very real, very, very real one. And I love this movie so much because it shaped my life forever.
I take notes. I'm taking notes here, guys, and also I search the picture about this movie, and I really like these old movies. I think have something special, and have the same situations that is showing in the movies and series. It still is the same that you can have. We can notice in nowadays society, it's almost nothing changed, besides technology, of course, but it's really nice. And so, guys, it's been really awesome to hear all your answers. And let's move on to the third question. Can you read for us, please, Sydney?
Okay, let me see. What place you've never visited but feel emotionally connected to because of a movie or a book? Yeah, like I mentioned before, Lord of the Rings was produced in most of this film was produced in the Switzerland, Netherlands, this kind of Nordic countries. So the landscape, was so fantastic, so beautiful, awesome. So I feel connect with one day before my death. I want to visit, this place, these castles. So it's so amazing about the Harry Potter, the England, this kind of castles as well, the school environment, the some places in the England, London, that I feel very it make me feel touch my emotion, my feelings. And in Japan, like I said, I'm a big fan of Japanese culture. So place like Tokyo, Osaka, there is also a mountain, a famous mountain in nearby
Fuji.
Tokyo. Yes, yes, Fuji. Yes. Thank you, Bernard. So every anime I saw, I watch, they retract these places. So no, I think that, for example, if Brazil have this kind of thing, and see in every content, for example, my city, Belo Horizonte, the main character is in Belo Horizonte, in Rio de Janeiro, in São Paulo, and see the buildings, the famous tourist spots. So it would be amazing, to imagine us in this place that it's a real place, that are real places.
I can relate to you guys about anime, but I didn't watch the Cavaleiros do Zodíaco, but I watched Naruto, Dragon Ball, and I am watching like I have watched the new ones like Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer. I don't know if you guys have seen, but it's also really good. But it's like animes like One Piece. It's so many episodes that I don't have courage to start. I started Naruto, but I just one time that I have seen because I don't have courage to see all again 1,000 episodes. So, but it's really nice. And what do you think, Luis? Have a place that you would like to live there or visit?
Yes, basically two places. Iran. I grew up, watch a lot of movies from Iran, and I think that Middle East cinema is very emotional. It's very, very, very beautiful as well. And I want one day go to Iran to to realize how the real society works, kind of things, and I have a lot of connection. And another place is Japan as well, because I watch a lot of movies from Japan, like Battle Royale, like a lot of. Yesterday I watched a movie from Japan as well, very good, Cloud, Nuvem de Vingança, very very bloody movie. And Japan, the reason that I want to go to Japan is that movie from Sofia Coppola called Lost in Translation. This is the reason that I want to go to Japan.
that it was you are talking about Middle East, and unfortunately, I have read only one book that was from the author was from Middle East, that was Caçador de Pipas, but it's so I feel so emotional reading this. It was so impactful, and I definitely would like some recommendations about it, because it's unfortunately, I don't have some people to talk about me. So from Middle East, and also I don't see recommendations online about it, and I don't search, unfortunately. So can you tell me one great movie or book from Middle East to watch?
Yes, you can start to Persepolis. It's a comic book and a movie as well. It's not a comic book, it's a graphic novel, to be more exactly. Persepolis is a very beautiful one. And you can watch the Balão Branco. I think it's very beautiful as well, but I can remember the English title. And you can search for this director about Balão Branco movie, and you will see a lot of recommendation about this. So it's very, very, very beautiful movies. Art movies, to be exact. It's not the commercial movies. So
Yeah, I am taking notes here, and definitely I would watch it after. It's not a long movie. When I what I noticed, it's some nowadays the movies it's been shorter, longer. Sorry, it's so I don't know. It's not keeping it's longer, and it's not keeping the same attention to the audience. I think you just um take more time to do that. I don't know if to get money in the audience. I don't know, but yeah, one thing that I noticed. Good recommendation, Luis. And what's your place, Bernardo, that you would like to visit?
I'm almost completely 100% like Sydney, Ireland, English castles. I would add pyramids from Egypt. A lot of stuff that old movies brought me into memories, places I've never been to, but I would love to visit. Japan, first time I'll go to Japan, I'm pretty sure I'll try very hard to visit that park that's from Studio Ghibli, that if there's a Totoro there, I'll hug me a lot, you know. And if it's possible, I believe this question is about real places, but if they were viable, like something similar, like a studio, they could make something like Lord of the Rings, Rivendell, Lothlorien, those places where elves lived. It would be awesome if that's existed. But that's it.
Nice, guys. Really interesting answers. And I think, let me see here. Um, okay, let's move on for this question number 5 that our time is missing, and I would like to choose the best questions. And the question number 5 is, do you think nostalgia influenced how we judge old movies, or were they generally better? And it's one thing that Bernardo brings to us, and I would like that you be deeper in our response, in your answer, please.
Okay. Well, it's basically the same thing I already said in number one. Uh, I'm pretty sure nostalgia works, yes, but I think it's about people. People change too. You know, we change, movies change, and cinema users change too. In our age, we started to see cinema growing up. Now we have our cinemas at home. We see in our big TVs. We can pause, go to the bathroom, and came back and start again. When we were at cinemas, we hold our will to go to the bathroom as long as we could because there's no pause. No, so I think this affected the way movies are done. You said that today the movies are longer. You're correct. But in our old days, there were already movies that were very, very long. I don't think you know, but I'm pretty sure Sid and Luis know. Dance with Wolves. It was a VHS, huge VHS. I don't know if you know what's a VHS, Lara. It's a and they were double VHS. At that time, that was like almost like a, a cult movie, you know. So yes, there is no nostalgia in that, but not only nostalgia, you know. I think we see old movies. It's not about the quality of it, if it's good or bad. It's like what we remember at the time, what we feel. I mean, when you the first time you saw that movie or that TV show, what were you, where were you, what you were wearing, with your parents, with your grandfather, grandmother, with your cousins, you know? I think that's about it.
And just to combine two questions, and I would like to ask to everyone here in this room. And Bernardo, what it's a movie that you rewatch it? It's not the same feeling like the oldest day. Can you remember one?
I'm very old. I don't remember something like that. But I've done this, you know. I like to watch these old movies with my kids. So yeah, I'm pretty sure what I'm talking about. You know, when I see these movies, I'm okay with it. I know it's change. I change.
But you feel that it's not the same emotion, the feelings like the old days, right? Or it's the same?
No, it's different. It's different.
No,
Well,
okay,
but
nice.
well, I have therapy every week, so I'm okay with that.
That's a really good answer. And how about you, Sydney? You can answer these two questions.
Okay, firstly, the number five. Yeah, I think uh, no, nostalgia, I think, impact a lot, influence a lot how we judge the old movie. I think back then, because our experience, we were very naive, you know. We used to believe in everything, so we used to have, you know, capability to have power, you know, to create this kind of thing. So it made the atmosphere very different, especially watch it with other people, not with our, siblings, friends. So the family as well used to watch it. For example, the movie that's very famous in this period of the year, the Alone Home, Esqueceram de Mim? Alone Home, is it? Yeah. So we used to watch it many times during the Christmas period. So, and about this, I remember I watched the Alone Home when I was an adult, and I thought, oh, it's so silly. Oh, it's so simple. That guy, this creep, this robbery, this guy that can escape, with some tricks. So that they are so the donkey, something like that. That I don't know, maybe how much experience we have now, we see the world differently. So it impact a lot the way this kind of move, we judge this kind of move today, compared to back then.
I have the same feeling with Matilda. When I was a child and I watched it, I have so much fear. And I don't know why. And nowadays, it's a good, of course, that I love. But it's like I grow up and I feel, oh my God, I had fear about this, these things, the things change. But it's really nice. And I would like to hear from you, Luis. What do you think?
Yes, about the question number five, I think that nostalgia is a powerful drug. Nostalgia sometimes can drive in us can blind us. Because we need to be open for new moves and kind of things. So nostalgia, we need to take a lot of care about. And yes, like Bernardo said before, we changed during life. well, biological way in our a lot of kind. We change our life, and I think that we can't just look back and be open for new movies, for instance, about the subject here. And about the question number six, I have a lot of movies that I watched when I was teenager, and I rewatched when I adult life. And yes, sometimes you can realize a lot of things, and a lot. But for instance, Star Wars as well, Revenge of the Sith. When you think about the main role of Anakin Skywalker, you realize that he hates so much himself that he become uh, Vader. So Vader is hate, so stuff like that.
Yeah, and like we are talking about old movies, and I think it's all the decades we have movies that try to predict the future, or it's in a atmosphere of in the future. So can you guys remember one good movies that uh try to predict and has a similarity to the what is going on right now? Can you try to remember, Bernardo?
I don't think so, Lara. I'm pretty sure. Well, at least when I saw them, maybe if I saw them, if I see them again, maybe I have a different feeling. But Back to the Future is not like predicting because he's already been there and came back, so it's not prediction, but not like clairvoyance or nothing like that. But at the time when we saw that movies, we always thought that okay, when we reach 2000, we will have flying cars and flying jackets and clothes that will dry itself. And well, in 2025, and we're no near of creating no flying cars that we can be back to the future or be back to the past. Don't have nothing like that.
And I can like it's not the movie could be like just the atmosphere about the future. I remember the series is the 100 that is like about atomic bombs, and all this the world collapsing about it, this war. And another one is Mad Max that I never watched it, but some people that I was talking for it was recommended this movie to me. So the guys was talking about it is an apocalypse future. I don't know. So you guys understand better than me. So can you share your opinion, Luis?
Yes, as I remember here, Mad Max. Wow, all the first three movies are amazing, amazing, amazing. Mad Max is a most you must have to see Mad Max because it's chaotic, is a terror movie for me. Ainda for me, well, I will talk again, but I don't know if it will make sense. For instance, Curtindo a Vida Doidado, for me, it's a critical for our society until today because everyone is stuck in the work life and the life pass so fast, so you need to enjoy life, so for me, Curtindo a Vida Doidado is like predict the future, you need to stop sometimes to to live the life.
That's really nice, and I really like this kind of movies that bring some a critical thinking, about what we are living, and it's like you say, it's not different, um, the same problems that we had. Of course, in some aspects, it's different, but in some points, it's just intensified with all the technologies and all the way that we are working nowadays. So I definitely have to watch this. Thank you, Luis. And what do you think, Sydney?
Yes, I remember, I think 12 years ago, 21 years ago, the film I, Robot, with Will Smith that, showed us a society with robots and the production. It was so normal, to have robots in our house. So I watched a video on YouTube, I think last week, about the China. China has producing a lot of robots organized there in the line. So similar of this movie. So and it's impossible to not cite this technological movie like Terminator with the Skynet, this AI that starts a war, against the humanity. And also the another one will be Matrix, maybe. Matrix is they are very similar. Terminator and Matrix, the war between mankind and the robots and AI.
It's crazy to think how, like you say, how China it's creating these things that we just saw in movies. I was scrolling on Instagram and I was seeing that all the like in how can I say, but oh, I forgot. But like when you have the oh my God, I forgot the when you have a navio and you have all this kind of way of transport. It's all was made about some point in robot helping them to like the containers. The containers were just driving to robots, And it was for me it was really nice, but also has this thought what will be the future, because all these kind of things can be replaced by a robot, but I don't know what will be exactly the future, And just to end our conversation, guys, and bring all the guys back, I would like to just a brief answer to you from you about the question number 10. That do you think today's technology demands CGI, streaming, shorter attention spans, help or harm cinema? What do you think, Luis?
Well, harm because cinema is not about this technological things. It's about connection.
That was a really good point. And what do you think, Sidney?
Yes, I strongly believe with Luis said. I think it's destroying the creativity, to make the meaningful plots. I think it should choose some specific actors to act in these films. So today the people they are looking for to make money instead to make a great film, a great piece of art.
And you, Bernardo?
I'm struggling with this question because I'm pretty sure it harms more than it helps, but it's just a tool. It's there for good use or bad use. And when I think about old TV shows like I'm certain you don't know, it's about Lion Man. It's like those Japanese series. I remember the toys and dolls rolling over the hills, just like someone falling from a cliff, and it was literally toys rolling. When I saw them at the time, wow, it's so perfect. And when I see today's Jesus Christ, how did I believe that? CGI is there, so don't have this feeling anymore. So yeah, I'm struggling with this. I think it harms more than helps, but it can be done to help.
I researched about Lion Man and it's so incredible. In this case, I think that CGI helps a lot.
Yeah, I remember the eye was up, the other was down from the face. It was a mess so bad. Jesus Christ. How anyway.
Well, guys, it was really nice. This a really nice conversation. I have a lot of recommendations to watching the on vacation now, and I definitely will see. I have Balão Branco, Lord of the Rings. I have like I will try again Jaspion because Luis say that was really nice. And Lion Man, sorry, I will
Oh,
not
come
try.
on.
I think it's better another time, you know. But I will try. Okay, go ahead, Luis.
Não, não, só lembrei que tu amigo, o apelido dele é Lion Man até hoje.
Well, guys, it was really nice. I will bring out again all the guys to our main room. Let me see here. And let's see what was their answers about what was their favorite ones, because I think we have different generations. I think here, so it's nice, and I feel kind of lost about our recommendations, you know, but it was really nice. So guys are arriving. Let me see here. So it's all we are all here. And how was the conversation, Luria? Did you enjoy?
Yes, yes. I think it's really nice to talk about movies and when you can compare with the reality. And I said that, in my opinion, we have a lot of big movies in the past, but we didn't have technology. So instead, to create new stories now, I think the producers they prefer to recreate the same story with more technology, CGIs, and this kind of things. So maybe we are losing some kind of originality because of that, because they are trying more to reproduce and to remake something that create new stories, new good stories. That's it.
And can you share for us one favorite old movies that you really enjoyed?
Yes, I said about Titanic because I was really young when I heard about, and it was the only movie that my parents went to the cinema to watch. My parents they never go to the cinema, and because of this movie they went. And for me, when I was a child, I said, "Oh, my parents they don't like cinema. What they are going for this movie?" And after when I had the opportunity to watch, I understand why. So I think it was a great story, a big tragedy too, and they reproduced in a big movie. So I remember this like for sure. That's it.
The Titanic, it's just one movie that was made, right? Or like it's like with Leonardo DiCaprio, right? Or has
Yes, yes.
someone? Okay.
We have other movies about the name is Titanic documentaries, but the real movie for me is with Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio. Yes.
That's nice. And I would like to hear about you, Aparecida. Can you share for us what was your that has a mark your life?
Yes, talking about movies, I remember one. Of course, I like a lot of movies, old movies, but one I like, it's Feitiço do Tempo with Eddie Murphy. I love this movie. I watched all one time in a year less. I love the history. There are comedy and the history. It's a good history. The actor is excellent. For me, it's a great good movie. A old great good movie.
I really love, guys, your reactions, because when someone say a title that you like to, I feel like it's a connection, you know. Oh, I have someone to talk about it, and it's really nice. Besides, I don't know the movies that you are talking about, but it's really nice to see that you have this kind of connection in this generation, you know. And I will say after what the guys mentioned before, that I was really nice conversation. But what about you, Lilia?
The conversation was amazing. I have more movies to watch because the girls said new movies that I haven't watched yet. So I have new movies. And this topic is not a common topic for me. And I've been trying, don't prepare before. I've been trying to participate on immersions and discover my level in different topics. And I noticed that I need to read more about movies and the arts topics because I'm not familiar with words or expressions. So I liked the conversation and I liked this experience that I will look for more information about it.
You are doing great. Like, I think it's a good way of practicing. Like, you, of course, that help you prepare before, but like you are trying to see your level. So I think you will just increasing, your vocabulary when you're discussing. Like, I like to bring a small vocabulary list. So we try to expand our vocabulary. But tell me, has some movies that you can share from us to us?
I think the guys won't like my movie, but my movie was The Dancing, was a romance, and all the women that I met, they loved, but the men, no, they don't like. But it is an incredible movie, and I recommend everyone watch the movie.
It's dancing because I'm really taking notes about the moves that you guys saying. It's dancing.
Dirty Dancing. Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing.
Oh, Bernardo, I feel that Bernardo liked this movie.
I danced when I was young, so that movie was very common in my life.
Oh, I didn't know about that. Oh, that's great, guys. Oh, Dirty Dancing. Okay, I try. And to share with you guys, the recommendations that I received today is Lion Man. I definitely recommend to you to watch Lion Man. Sorry, it's a kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. Lion Man. The guys was just talking about how it's in this day without CGA, but Luis said good recommendations about Middle East movies from Middle East that is not so easy to find, I think, at least for me. So, Balão Branco, Persepolis, he said to us. We have Lord of Rings that Sidney said, Senhor dos Anéis. And Bernardo said about what's like, we say, oh, I forgot. What is the anime that you said was Sidney, Cavaleiros do Zodíaco? I don't remember if it was who or Sidney.
Yes, Sensei, Zodiac, and the Dragon Ball.
Oh, okay. Can you repeat, Bernardo, please, for us, your recommendation?
Thundercats and Silverhawks.
Yes, it's exactly. So I think Lurian, no, and Aparecida, I think, and Jaspion. I remember my mom loves Jaspion. And yes, guys, I think was really nice, and I hope that you enjoy also. So I hope see you guys in the next Monday. I think that we have a lot of great things to discuss together because, it's a different experience in life. We receive good recommendations. So I wish a best week for us. Okay, guys? Bye-bye. Hope to see you
Thank
next
you,
week.
guys.
Bye bye.
Good to see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.